Hi and welcome to the very first episode of the MRTV Live Show. In this show, I'm going to keep you up to date about all the most exciting news that happened in VR and AR last week. And in today's show, I'm going to talk about the Vive Pro, of course. I'm going to talk about the Vive Wireless system. I'm going to talk about the TPCast for Windows MR adapters, which are going to come out. And I'm going to talk about the new upcoming Daydream standalone headset and the Pimax 8K. And in the end, I'm going to talk about the new upcoming VR game title, Apex Construct. So it's going to be a very, very interesting show coming up. Yeah, and hi and welcome here to the very first episode of the MRTV Live Show. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here and you would like to stay up to date about all the exciting things in VR and AR, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so don't miss anything. So yes, welcome again to this very, very first episode of the MRTV Live Show. I'm really excited about this. I want to make this a weekly show that I'm going to broadcast every Saturday. And this is the show to watch because, well, I'm going to keep you up to date about all the things that I think are exciting in VR and AR. It's going to be a live show, of course, just like this one, which makes it even more exciting because you guys can interact with me directly live for this show. It's not just, oh, you're just going to watch it. No, I'm going to tell you about the interesting news and you're going to let me know live in this show what you think about these news. You simply can weigh in, and I'm going to read out your comments, and it's going to be really cool. So how does this interaction work? Well, first of all, you should totally join the MRTV Discord server. Go find the link in the description below. It's so easy. Just click on the link and you will join the MRTV Discord server. It's an incredible resource. It is a super awesome resource because I'm building a community around this channel. And on this Discord server, you can get in touch with me. You can directly chat with me. I'm there every day. And you can also chat with awesome members of the community like Rolls and Fishy and all the others who are there and who are so helpful and who love to help you and answer your questions. It is simply awesome. So do join the Discord server. Again, go and find the link in the description below. And on this Discord server, there's one channel and it's called Live Stream. And I've just made this channel available for all the people to chat in there. So all the people who are on the Discord server right now, please go to the live stream. I'm going to check the live stream during this live show. For example, now here's Charlie Peel. He says, yo, I'm in the live stream and now you are here on the show. Isn't that awesome? So all the people who are on the Discord server and who are watching this live stream right now, go to the live stream channel and you can directly interact with me in this live show. So again, this is an incredible resource. I'm really happy that I started this whole Discord thing. It is simply fantastic. You can, if you have any questions about the show, if you have any questions about VR and AR, I'm going to be there to answer your question. And the community is going to be there to answer your questions. So it is really cool. Yeah, Rolls is there as well. Great to see you, Rolls. This is incredible. Let me tell you now how this show is in general going to go like. So let me change something here. So again, please do change to the Discord server if you want to live chat with me during this session. Again, it is awesome. Simply click on the link in the description below. Okay, now let me tell you how this is going to go down this show. Let me change something here. So this is the normal view that we're going to have during this show. So it's me here, and here we are having a browser and we're having lots of tabs. So these tabs are all the tabs with the different news that I'm going to talk about during this live show. And yeah, it's going to be very relaxed, very cool. I'm going through these tabs one by one. I'm going to read out the news. I'm going to let you know my opinion about this news. And I'm going to read your news here from this wonderful Discord server. Yeah. So here, Rolls and Charlie Peel are there. I hope more people are going to go there if you want to weigh in on the news that I'm going to present to you during this show. Okay, so now we are done with the first introduction of the MRTV Live Show, how everything's going to work. Again, please do join the MRTV Discord server. It's the best resource if you want to chat with me or if you want to chat with the community, and that is cool. So people who are in the MRTV main chat right now, please do go to the live stream channel. It's the live stream channel where you can interact with me. Okay, but now really enough with that first talk. Let me have a sip of this adult drink. Oh, that's very good. And now we're going to start with the news. Of course, last week so many things have happened. It has been a super busy week because of CES, and we had some great and exciting announcement about VR last week. So the biggest announcement, without a doubt, of course, is, let me turn down the volume a bit, is the new Vive Pro. The Vive Pro is the updated version of the HTC Vive, one of the best VR systems and headsets out there, and finally we're getting an upgrade. We're getting the Vive Pro. Now, for all of you who have never seen the Vive Pro, let me show you a 1-minute clip of the Vive Pro, which should make you kind of excited about this headset. So, here we go.
Yeah, as a boy, I was you. I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, time and time again, I wake up and enemies might attack. But all that matters, in my opinion, is that the dynasty lasts. So be careful how you talk to me. Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down, so you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Cause I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. Coming right now.
Now, that is what I call a really exciting launch trailer, isn't it? Wow, fantastic. I'm really excited about the Vive Pro, and for all of you who want to know more about it, now I'm going to go through the specs one by one, and I'm going to let you know what are the differences between the Vive Pro and the original Vive. So we're here on the website. Let me put that away real quick. Okay. VR elevated in every way. Now, the most important thing about the Vive Pro, of course, is the upgraded resolution. Now, that is really the big thing and the big change as compared to the original Vive. So, the Vive Pro has a resolution of 2880 times 1600. Now, this, if you put this per eye, we have a per eye resolution of 1440 times 1600. Now, if this kind of rings a bell, or if this sounds kind of familiar to you, well, that is exactly the resolution that the Samsung Odyssey has. And, well, it seems that the Vive Pro uses exactly the same panel as the Samsung Odyssey. So now the Vive finally has upgraded the resolution, and it's on par now with the Samsung Odyssey. So this is basically the one big news about this Vive Pro. But let's go and have some more. Let's have a look here at the website. What else? So there's less light leakage now with the Vive Pro thanks to this nose pad. And well, it does look quite ergonomic. I really hope that it's more ergonomic than the nose pad that we have with the Samsung Odyssey, because that is not really so good and not really very comfortable. But I have a good feeling that the HTC guys did a much better job as compared to the Samsung guys with the nose pad. So there's less light and there's more immersion. What else do we have here? Okay, crossing realities. We have the high-res headset and we have 3D spatial audio with the headset. They have re-engineered and optimized the ergonomics. Looking forward to that. And the latest Steam VR tracking system. Wireless, okay, so 3D spatial audio, and well, have a look at this here. This is how it looks. They say they made it much more comfortable than the Vive 1. And well, it looks really interesting. It looks very cool. It looks like a mix between the deluxe audio strap and a system like the PSVR. So this looks really interesting and I can't wait to try it out myself. What else do we have here? Okay, yeah, I think the most important news is simply that it's supposed to be more ergonomic, and as we also have seen in the little launch trailer, it seems like it has a button downstairs here, and you can put the headset further away or closer to your face, just like you can do on the PSVR. And of course, this is really cool, and I'm looking forward to try it out. Now, I think the Vive Pro is going to be an awesome headset. Let me tell you that. I'm excited about the Vive Pro, and let me tell you why. So, I thought the HTC Vive is one of the most awesome headsets, and as you know, I have one and I love it. However, the only problem that I had with the original HTC Vive is that I thought the resolution of the panel is not good enough, and there's lots of screen door effect, and I couldn't really enjoy it so much because I got so used to the high resolution of the Samsung Odyssey, you know? So I got so excited about the Vive Pro because finally the one big problem that the original HTC Vive had was the bad resolution, and that now got fixed with the Vive Pro, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I think that this system is going to be the system to get. Honestly speaking, this is going to blow us all away because of the upgraded resolution. It's going to compete directly with the Samsung Odyssey, of course. And once I have this headset, of course, I'm going to do a comparison between the Samsung Odyssey and the Vive Pro. And now please do weigh in the live stream chat. What do you think of the Vive Pro? Do you think it's going to be better than the Samsung Odyssey? Do you think this is going to be the headset of 2018? Do you want to purchase one, or are you going to wait for the Pimax 8K? Please do let me know in the live stream. I'm going to check out whatever you have to say, and yeah, I'm looking forward to find out what you think. Oh. So can you still hear me? Can you still hear me here? Because it seems like my webcam disconnected. Please do let me know in the live stream if you can still see me. You hear me? Okay. You can hear me, but you cannot see me, right? Okay, no video. Okay, let me check this now. Okay, yeah. This is because it's a live stream. It's a live stream. Let me check that. Okay. Okay, I think I have to stop streaming for a moment. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, I really hope that I'm back right now. This is live. This is the beauty of live. You can never be sure what's going to happen. I really hope that I'm back right now. Can you see me again? Can you see me again? Hello there? Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So, all of you guys who are on the live chat on YouTube, I would also like to say hi to you. Gortev, Zach, all of you guys. So nice that I have you here, but I would really be happy to also have you on the Discord. It's such an incredible community there. And the great thing about the Discord is even when I'm not live, we can chat there. So the live chat here on YouTube is nice. However, the chat in the Discord is like throughout all of the day. So if you are not yet on the MRTV Discord server, I would really be happy if you would go there because it is simply so good. Okay. Yeah? All right. So lots of promotion today for the MRTV Discord server, but it's just simply so good. And yeah, this is going to be the place where I'm going to build this community around the MRTV Discord server. MRTV Discord server. Not that I want to brainwash you guys, but do check it out by simply clicking on the link in the description in the video and checking it out. Okay, Charlie Peel says, do you all think buying the Odyssey is a bad choice? No, the Odyssey is a great headset and it already has the resolution that the Vive Pro is going to have when it comes out. We don't know yet when it's going to come out. We don't know yet the price of the we don't know the price yet of the HTC Vive Pro. Yeah, so many things that we don't know yet. So it's definitely not a bad choice to buy the Samsung Odyssey. All right. So yeah, I would like to know what you think about the Vive Pro. Are you going to buy it? Heatcloud asked me on the MRTV Discord. Heatcloud asked me, what are your thoughts on the Mirage Solo? I'm going to talk about the Mirage Solo in a bit, also in this live stream. All right? Okay, cool, great. So this is the Vive Pro. We don't know yet when it's going to come out. We don't know yet how expensive it's going to be. But since HTC is promoting this as like a pro device, we can kind of be sure that this is going to be expensive. It's going to be more expensive than the normal HTC Vive. I suspect it's going to cost like $700, $800. So definitely something which is not cheap. I'm going to get it on day number 1, hopefully a bit earlier if the HTC guys will send me one earlier. I don't know that, but I'm going to do an in-depth review. I'm going to do a comparison with HTC Vive 1. I'm going to do a comparison with the Samsung Odyssey. I'm going to compare this, out of this device. And well, here on MRTV, you're in good hands because I'm going to let you know about all of these devices. So this is the Vive Pro. Really exciting. And let's see what else is in the chat. Roll says, I think if the Pimax can perfect the tech, I think they will edge out the Samsung and HTC. I agree. I'm going to talk about the Pimax 8K later in this live show. Pretty Puppy says, comfort and fit is the most important VR factor these days, and that's what should be worked on the most. And the Vive Pro seems to improve on those. Agreed. This seems to be super nice. Well, I already like the HTC Vive with the deluxe audio strap, but I'm sure that they improved this, and I can't wait to check it out myself. Okay, good. Let's go now to the next news bit that I want to talk about. It also has to do with HTC Vive, and let me scroll down. It is also really big news because it's the HTC Vive Wireless Adapter. Now, this is also something that HTC announced on the CES, and this adapter will make your HTC Vive and the HTC Vive Pro wireless. Now, of course, we all of us know that we can do that with the TPCast already. So this is going to stand in big competition with the TPCast Wireless Adapter. Now, the big advantage that this here has over the TPCast is that, of course, it comes directly from HTC. So we know we will have no problems whatsoever with the microphone, with the included microphone. We know we will have no problems whatsoever with compatibility because it directly comes from HTC. And yeah, we also don't need a router with this. It seems very seamless and a very cool plug and play solution. So why is this so big news? Well, everything is obviously going wireless. All the headsets will go wireless, and we saw that with TPCast, but now it's a huge step that even the first party manufacturers are offering something like this Vive Wireless Adapter, and I'm excited about it. I'm super excited to check this out. It should be like a plug and play solution which works really, really nice, and I think it looks interesting. It looks a bit like you have these samurai things here, which is very, very nice. So this is big news. Still, we don't know yet when it's going to come out. Yeah, probably it's going to come out together with the Vive Pro, and this should be super exciting. Okay, so let's see what you guys say here in the chat. Are you interested to purchase this thing, and what do you think? How expensive should that thing be? How expensive should the Vive Wireless Adapter be? Please do let me know in the Discord chat, in the live stream chat. Charlie Peel says, so what headsets should I stay away from at this time? Yeah, well, I wouldn't get the HTC Vive now. The normal one, right? Because the new one is coming up, so you don't know yet how expensive it is. I wouldn't go for the HTC Vive right now. We're not sure if we're going to see an update to the Rift, because now kind of all the other headsets are going to offer a better resolution now. The Rift is a bit behind now in terms of resolution, so you might also want to wait that out, even though the price is so great. Well, I think the Samsung Odyssey is still a good choice because it has the same resolution as the HTC Vive, and well, considering everything, I still really like the Samsung Odyssey. Okay, great. Roll says, if the wireless adapter could accommodate WinMR, I'd probably get it. And Roll says, I think it will be overpriced at first, maybe 200 or so, I would guess. You know what? I think at least 200. Actually, I think a bit more expensive. Think about that. The TPCast already costs like $400. And if the Vive Wireless thing would cost 200, it would slash the price in half of the TPCast, which would be incredible. And I'd be hoping for a $200 price of the Vive Wireless Adapter. So this is something really, really exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. Now let's move on to the next news. The next news item here. So from Road to VR, TPCast announces a new Plus version of the wireless adapters for Vive and Rift. Alright, so what does it mean? Let me read this out to you, the most important part. So you know TPCast, they have just come out with the TPCast wireless solution for the Vive and the Rift. It just came out here in Europe for Rift and Vive. And it's not cheap, it costs like $400. And well, there have been good reviews, there have been some critical reviews. However, now at CES, they have already announced the successor called TPCast Plus. Now let me read out what they can do. The TPCast Plus product family aims to address many of the problems based on customer feedback, claiming full support for microphones and increased stability and anti-interference. The setup process is said to be simplified in various areas, most notably with a plug-and-play USB wireless adapter rather than a router. According to the press release provided to Road to VR, the new adapter supports automatic restart, wireless interference reduction, and automatic wireless channel detection that substantially improves the stability of the wireless VR connectivity. It claims the restart time has also been dramatically decreased. The performance of the connectivity appears to be unchanged with the same 2K resolution per eye at 90 FPS with sub 2 milliseconds latency. Alright, so these new TPCast Pluses, they address all the problems that the original TPCast had. Now, if you want to know more about TPCast, please do check out the awesome TPCast videos done by my fellow YouTuber Sweeviver. Sweeviver, he got the one for the Rift, he got the one for the Vive, and well, if you watch his videos, you will find out that the setup process is not so simple. You have an extra router, you have to tinker here and there, and well, the whole setup is not so straightforward. However, Sweeviver also said that once you get used to it, you will get completely addicted to playing your Rift and Vive wireless. Not having those cables dangling around, it's so good for immersion. It is simply awesome, and he kind of loves it. And well, I can't wait to check it out myself. So, dear TPCast people, if you're watching this later, do supply me with one of these devices so I can check them out for the community. And well, now they already announced the Plus version, which addresses all the problems that the original TPCast has. Like, it's not easy to set it up. You needed an extra router, so all these problems are solved. Now you simply plug and play. It's a plug and play solution, which should be much better. You can use your microphone with the new TPCast Plus, and yeah, everything's better. However, I see a slight problem here. What about all the people who just now got the original TPCast? These guys, these early adapters, these VR early adapters who are passionate about it and who got this very expensive TPCast for Vive or Rift, they will be really unhappy. They will be super pissed that just now you announce a new one, an updated one. And I really think that TPCast has to address the unhappiness of the original buyers. I'm thinking about something like, okay, if you have the original TPCast, you should be able to send in the original one and you will get a new one in return. You have to do that. If not, I believe that the reputation of TPCast will be, well, it will be not so good anymore, right? You cannot just now sell the original TPCast and directly after you just sold it for a couple of weeks, then announce the new one. Well, I think it's awesome that all the problems of the original TPCast got addressed. However, I believe it's not so nice for the people who got the original one that you now announce the new one already. And I would like you to weigh in. What do you think about the new TPCast Plus? What do you think about that they just announced it now that the original TPCast kind of was just launched? Do you also agree that the original TPCast owners should get the Plus version once it's out for free? Or in general, what do you think about that? Please do let me know on the MRTV Live Discord server. And I'm going to have a look at what you say right now. Okay, I think you don't have an opinion yet about that. But if you have any opinion about the TPCast and the new TPCast Plus adapters, then that would be incredible if you let me know about that. Okay, let me have a sip from my adult drink here. And now let's move on to the next news item. So, TPCast, again TPCast. So TPCast to support the Windows Mixed Reality with the Universal Windows VR module. Now that is exciting news for all of you who have a Windows MR headset. As you know, I have the Samsung Odyssey and I have the Lenovo Explorer, And I'm also thinking about getting the HP because now it only costs $200 in the States. If you're in the States, you're so lucky because you can get the HP and actually most of the other devices for really cheap. Check out Amazon.com. You can get it for $200. The HP headset. It is really, truly incredible. Now, all the Windows MR headset users were kind of looking at Rift and Vive because they could use the TPCast to get a wireless solution, right? So we didn't have that yet, all the Windows MR users, but now TPCast is to support Windows Mixed Reality with a universal wireless VR module. Let me read out that news to you. So, alongside its reveal of the TPCast Plus product range, the one that I just talked about, the company also announced plans to bring their wireless technology to Windows Mixed Reality VR devices. With the intention to transition into an OEM business model, TPCast is creating a reference design to support all Windows MR headset manufacturers. Okay, this is hot news. So TPCast is coming to Windows MR. Now, if you keep on reading this article, and if you also read the official press release, then actually it's not so clear if they want to make one TPCast that works for all Windows MR headsets. Probably no, because the setup of all these Windows MR headsets is not the same, right? For some you can unplug the cable, for some you can't. So it's not really clear if there's going to be one TPCast that you can buy now or soon that will be compatible with all Windows MR headsets, or as actually, if you read the press release, what they more talk about is they make a reference design and they want to work together with all the Windows MR headset manufacturers so that they can make their own headsets wireless. So I suppose it's going to be like that. They're just making the reference design, and for example, Asus, HP, they can simply use this reference design and easily make their own wireless module for the Lenovo Explorer or for the Samsung Odyssey. So it seems more to be like that they're just making a reference design, and it's still up to the original manufacturers like Samsung, Asus, Acer, HP to make this wireless headset, wireless adapters for their own respective Windows MR headsets. Yeah, so I simply hope that this is going to happen fast. I personally can't wait to get a wireless module for the Windows MR headsets because it's just awesome not to be tethered to the computer, and all the industry is moving wireless, as we will also see with the standalone headsets, which are coming out really soon. Let me see what's going on here in the live stream chat on the Windows on the MRTV Discord. Again, do join the MRTV Discord server. It's only one click away. The link is in the description below. It is the best place. If you have any questions, you can always chat with me. 24 hours. You can leave me a message. I'm going to respond to it. You can chat with the awesome people in the community. Super nice people, like for example Norman D. Robinson from the Bahamas. He's building his VR rig right now. It's really cool. Okay. Okay, let me see what you're talking here. So you're chatting there with yourself right now. This is also good. Anyways, if you have any message directly for me now for the live stream, you can always say @Sebastian in the live stream. Then I know that you want to talk with me directly into the live stream. You want to read something. You want me to read something out. Just do the @Sebastian tag, and I'm going to read it out probably. Okay, cool. By the way, how do you like this live show in general? Are you looking forward to watch these live streams that I'm going to do probably every Saturday? How do you like the format that I'm going through these tabs, that I'm going through all the latest news? Please do let me know. And I just got a heart here from Pretty Puppy. That is nice. Heatcloud asked me, is there any news on the release date for the TPCast for Windows MR module? No, we have not heard from that. I'm going to reach out to the general manager of TPCast in Europe. I'm going to ask him about this question, and I'm going to let him know that you guys are kind of interested in it. I says F for the wins asked me, when will you be doing another video on the Pimax? Well, I'm going to talk about the Pimax later in this video, but I'm telling you, I'm going to have so many news about the Pimax soon, because I'm going to be one of the very few who are getting the Pimax first. So I'm one of those influencers, one of the first group of people who are going to get the Pimax 8K before everyone else does. So you're going to get the most awesome coverage of the Pimax 8K here on MRTV. So if you have not subscribed yet, do so now. Yeah, so Sebastian, do you consider the new Daydream headset? Pauper says, do you consider the new Daydream headset in the mixed reality category with the others? I'm also going to cover the Daydream headset on this channel, and well, I'm not sure if you know that, I also have another channel called Daydream District, in which I just cover Daydream, so you'll be good. You will learn about the headset here, but if you want to learn more detail, if you want to know more about the Daydream headset, you can go to Daydream District also on YouTube, and there I'm also checking out all the games. So definitely I will keep you up to date. Okay, good. Now we're going to go to the next news item. And the next news item is the Lenovo Mirage Solo. Finally, it's going to arrive soon in Q2 of 2018, the Daydream standalone headset, the very first Daydream standalone headset. And before I keep on talking about it, let's have a look at the 30 seconds trailer from Lenovo. Yeah, full movement, true immersion. So for all of you who don't know yet what this device actually is, well, this is one of the so-called standalone headsets. So what does it mean, the standalone headsets? Well, for this device, you do not need a computer. So this is not tethered to your computer. And also, unlike the Daydream headsets that came before, you do not need a mobile phone. So you do not need a Daydream ready mobile phone like the Pixel or any of the other mobile phones. This thing works by itself, which is, well, it is really useful and really cool for all the people who would like to jump into VR but who do not have a gaming PC, who do not have PlayStation 4, and who do not have a Daydream ready phone, like for example all the iPhone users. Now all the iPhone users also can jump into VR by getting the Daydream standalone headset. What do I think about it? Well, I think it is really cool. It is something that I'm also excited about, and this is going to be in big competition, of course, with the headset from Oculus, the Oculus Go. So both are coming out in Q1 and Q2 in the first 2 quarters of 2018, and this will directly compete with the Oculus Go, the standalone headset from Oculus. Now, what are the differences between the Oculus Go from Oculus and the Daydream standalone headset, this Lenovo Mirage Solo? So, first of all, the Lenovo Mirage Solo uses inside-out tracking. So you can tell here by those two cameras. It has 2 cameras, just like the Windows MR headsets. So with these 2 cameras, the standalone headset can check out the environment and knows where it is in space. So the big advantage of this standalone headset as compared to the old Daydream mobile phone system is that this has 6 degrees of freedom. So it's not just that you can look left, right, up and down, like with the 3 degrees of freedom headsets that came before in Daydream. Now you have 6 degrees of freedom. So you can dodge, you can duck, you can move forward, backward, left, right, and everything will be represented to you within VR, which of course makes it much more immersive. And there are going to be many more immersive experiences, apps, and games coming out for this immersive 6 degrees of freedom headset. Now this is great, and this is the big advantage over the upcoming Oculus Go. The Oculus Go from Oculus only has 3 degrees of freedom, so it's exactly the same what we had before with the Gear VR. You can look left, right, up, down, and that's it. So 3 degrees of freedom versus 6 degrees of freedom. So without a doubt, the Lenovo Mirage Solo is better than the Oculus Go. However, we see that in price. So the Lenovo Mirage Solo is going to start under $400. Now what does it mean? Yeah, most probably $399. So this is going to cost $399, whereas the Oculus Go is going to cost $199, half the price of the Lenovo Mirage Solo. So the question now is 6 degrees of freedom $200 better than 3 degrees of freedom? Now, what do you think? Please do let me know in the live chat. Do let me know on the MRTV Discord server, in the live stream channel. Do let me know. Are you going to go for the Oculus Go for $199? Or are you going to go for the Lenovo Mirage Solo for $399, but you get 6 degrees of freedom? Please do let me know in the live stream. What are you going to go for? This or the Oculus Go? Now, both the Oculus Go and the Lenovo Mirage Solo, as what the controller is concerned, they both use only one controller, which is not a 6 degrees of freedom controller. This here, the controller is the standard Daydream controller, which is only 3 degrees of 3 degrees of freedom. So that means you can only point at things. It's just like a laser pointer. So you can do up, down, right, and left, but you cannot like go into space or do anything which is more exciting, as we know from Windows MR, Rift, and Vive. So I think that is still the big problem of Daydream and Oculus Go, that you only have this 3 degrees of freedom controller where you can just point at stuff. So I believe that in the next iteration of the Daydream standalone headsets, which will happen probably next year, 2019, you're going to have 2 6 degrees of freedom controllers. But now in this generation, we still have only 1 3 degrees of freedom controller, which I personally think is not so great. Anyways, I'm still excited about this because recently there has not been lots of talk of Daydream. It kind of lost its momentum, but I believe if this is an awesome headset and it looks like one, it looks really simple and clean and nice, and it has 6 degrees of freedom, then I believe this can become successful as well. Now, I told you already about the price, right? $399. And if you compare that with the Oculus Go, that kind of seems expensive. Please do let me know in the live stream chat on the MRTV Discord server, which you should totally go to right now. Which one are you going to pick up? Are you going to pick up any of these? Are you going to pick up the Oculus Go, or are you going to pick up the Daydream standalone headset? And what do you think about the price? Now, let me talk a bit about the price. So $400. Now it does seem to be a bit expensive first. However, if you take into consideration that you do not need to buy a mobile phone, you do not need to buy a Pixel, for example, which in my case set me back $1,000, and you don't need to buy the Daydream headset, which sets you back another $1,000, and then you are at $1,100. You don't need to pay that. Then $399 does not look so bad, right? Also, you do not need to buy a high-end computer which can easily set you back $800. Right, Norman? You know, and you have to send everything to the Bahamas. So that is definitely an advantage of this system. You do not need to have a PlayStation 4 if you want to get a PSVR, right? So you get everything you need to have high quality VR, to have 6 degrees of freedom VR in one package at $399. And I do think that is actually not such a bad value proposition. So I believe this is pretty cool. I'm going to get one, of course, and I'm going to check it out for you. I'm going to do the unboxing, I'm going to do the review, I'm going to do the comparison between the Oculus Go and the Lenovo Mirage Solo. So MRTV is your place to go if you want to know the latest about VR and AR and the latest hardware reviews. So definitely do stay tuned to MRTV. Let your friends know about this channel. I simply want to give you the latest and greatest reviews about all these headsets. Even though it's going to be damn expensive for me, but I think in the long run, this is an investment, I believe, in this channel, and I'm really excited about it. Other than that, let me have a look at the MRTV Discord live stream to have a look what you guys think about the Daydream standalone headset. Okay. So E2E says looks nice and simple. Totally agreed. Rolls also thinks so. E2E says hopefully good to get more mainstream adoption. Totally agreed with you, E2E. Yep, pauper, but the control is only 3 DOF. Exactly, that's a problem. That's true. Heatclot says I'm going for the Mirage Solo. Think that's a great decision. There's going to be lots of awesome software for it. Also for the 6 degrees of freedom. It's going to be a great ecosystem, and there are already so awesome Daydream apps and games out there that you cannot get for the Gear VR, that you cannot get for the Oculus Go. Like for example, all the Google software, right? Like for example, Street View, like for example YouTube, like for example Google Explorations. All the cool stuff from Google is on the Daydream platform. So I'm still really in love with the Daydream ecosystem, and I believe it's going to get better and better. I says for the win says 6 DOF should be way better. The question is, there are enough good Daydream experiences, and as I just said, there are really cool Daydream experiences out there. And check my other channel, Daydream District. It's I'm reviewing them, and there's really cool stuff. I especially like all the stuff that Google puts out there. So Pretty Puppy says 6 degrees of freedom is much better if it works well. 6 degrees of freedom, yeah, totally agreed. So Pretty Puppy thinks this sounds amazing. So Rolls says, I will have to try them side by side before I could make a decision. However, the Lenovo looks pretty dang good. Agreed with you. I will let you know side by side what I think of them, and I will do a head-to-head comparison. And yeah, stay tuned to MRTV. I'm going to let you know about all of that. And Heatcloud just advanced to level 2. Congratulations. Heatcloud is leaning towards the Lenovo. E2E says not the Vive Pro plus wireless. Yeah, this is something different, right? The Vive Pro will still need this high-end computer, this high-end gaming computer to run all the Steam games. So I says for the win says the Lenovo might be better in terms of specs, but Daydream needs more proper experiences, and it has no chance of getting Steam VR integration without weird hacks. Yeah, true. I wish there was Steam VR integration, and well, hopefully the hacks that are out there now could work also on the Daydream standalone headsets. I heard something that you might be able to play all of your Android apps on the Daydream standalone headset, but well, these are just rumors, not confirmed yet, and well, we will learn about all that later. Can the Daydream headset access web? Pauper asks, and the answer is yes. You can access the web with Chrome already now, and it works pretty well. Awesome, cool. This was about the Mirage Solo standalone Daydream headset. Very exciting. I'm going to check it out here on MRTV as soon as I get it. Hopefully really soon in Q2, and well, you will know all about this here on this channel. Let me just quickly have a look here on YouTube how many people are live now. 53, this is incredible. 53 people are live, and also here in the live chat you're talking here with each other. If you want to talk with me, then do check out the MRTV Discord server. Link is in the description below. Go to the live stream channel, and then yeah, I can read all your messages and you can directly interact with me. But I still want to say hello, Zakaruyu, Craig McDaniel, Namdas, Gortev, Blue Fox. Good to see you here. Yeah, 53 people, that's pretty awesome. I think that is my personal record. Well, I think the Saturday evening slot here for me in Germany is great. I can reach the European audience, I can reach the American audience, and I can even reach the Australian audience. So this is pretty cool. For all of you who are there in the YouTube chat now, do check out the MRTV Discord server. You can chat with me, not just during the live streams, but also during, anytime. Basically, anytime you can speak with me and the community there. It's incredible. So do click on the link in the description below. Check out the MRTV Discord server. It is awesome. Okay, let's go to the next news item here that I want to address in this very first MRTV live show. I really hope that you enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot, to speak with you about the latest stuff, to chat with you. I think it's a cool thing to be live with you, and yeah, we're going to have these kind of chats now every week, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, Pimax 8K. Now we're going to talk about the Pimax 8K. For all of you who have never heard about this device, this is a high-end headset made by Pimax. Pimax is a Chinese startup, and they had an incredibly successful Kickstarter campaign about this Pimax 8K headset. So this Pimax 8K headset has two panels. It has two 4K panels, which is at the moment the highest resolution that you can find within a headset. It's not really 8K, so it's a bit of a misrepresentation. 8K would be 4 of these 4K screens. Then you would have the native 8K. However, to have two 4K screens within a headset with an FOV of 200 degrees is incredible. And if you're following this channel, then you know that I have checked out the Pimax myself, the version 3 of the prototype in Amsterdam at the VR days there, and I made a review that is until now I think my most watched video ever, with like 64,000 viewers, and you seem to really love that review. So if you have not watched the review, please do check YouTube for Pimax 8K review, and you're going to find my review of V3, the third version of the Pimax 8K prototype. Now at CES, the company went there with the Pimax 8K version 5 prototype, and unfortunately it got really bad reviews. Let me go through the articles. So there was an article on Upload VR, and there was an article on Road to VR, and in both articles the Pimax 8K kind of got a bad review. Yeah, so let me tell you what the reviewers or the people thought about it. So here are the new lenses. So really incredible, huge, to make sure that this 200 degrees FOV can be done, right? So all the other headsets have an FOV of 110 degrees, and this has an FOV of 200 degrees, which makes it so immersive. I loved it when I was trying it out in Amsterdam, and yeah, this was simply out of this world, an experience that none of the other headsets can compete with. And yeah, that's why I backed this. I'm one of the Kickstarter backers, but I'm going to talk more about this later. Now, let me tell you what the people thought about the new version 5 prototype. So here, let me read this out. The new model I tried at CES this week certainly surprised me from a pure visual clarity perspective, but it's not without its problems. For starters, the tracking still needs work. If I moved my head quickly, there did appear to be some slight jittering and minor latency issues. This was barely noticeable in something like the Blue, which simply asked me to stand still and stare at fish as they swim by. But if I had been playing a game that required quick movements and fast response times, there could be a major issue. So they experienced latency. Also, on the outer edges of each lens, there was a distracting distortion effect in my peripheral vision. It was almost like a tiny sliver of the lens was being replicated at the far edges in a narrow vertical mirror, similar to the effect that happens when you get droplets of water inside your swimming goggles. It was a bizarre effect that was incredibly distracting. Yeah, distracting. So yeah, that doesn't sound really good, and I know that lots of the Pimax backers kind of are afraid that actually the Pimax is not going to deliver on what they have promised, and this didn't sound good, this Upload VR article. Then there was this article on Road to VR, and this article says the Pimax 8K has come a long way, but there's still real kinks to iron out. And let me read that out to you. Oh, I didn't mark it. Anyway, so basically in this article also they say, yeah, field of view is great, the lenses are interesting, but they also say that there is this kind of reflection. Here, the result is that around the perimeter of your vision you see slivers of moving imagery that is not consistent with the rest of the scene, something which your peripheral vision is very sensitive to. It seems that these areas might be an effort to push the field of view just a little bit further, but in practice they are distracting and immersion defying. I would rather pull the field of view in by a few degrees if I meant eliminating these distracting areas. Okay, so we have a bit of trouble in paradise here. The version 3 that I checked out in Amsterdam, I didn't have these problems at all. So I didn't notice any areas that would replicate stuff that you see in VR, or which would be like droplets in goggles. So I didn't have that problem in V3. So it seems that is something that popped out in the version 5 of the Pimax 8K, and I know that lots of you were kind of concerned about this. You were asking me, or should I still go for it or what? And yeah, you were kind of afraid that they might not be able to deliver on what they have promised. And it seems like that V5 is a step back to what V3 was. So as an answer to these two reports, Pimax has published a statement, and I would like to read out that statement to you, so you have an idea also what the company itself is saying to that negative reviews. And I'm really happy that actually they are so open about everything, that they will reply to these problems, and that Pimax would not leave the community out in the wide open, but instead that they would reply to it. So now let me read out what Pimax said when these negative reports were coming up. Hey all, I'm a Pimax staff. My name is Shunju. Thanks to Ben for the review. Here's what's going on. V5 is the first prototype after the tooling for mass production. It requests lots of tuning works. However, we still decide to bring it to CES to showcase the backers the latest version. Alright. We made several changes with V5 before CES. For example, the lenses and the mechanical design of the lenses are both new tooling version. The change may lead to new issues. For example, the reflections that they talked about. But the issues will be eliminated and the benefit of the new design will reveal after fine-tuning. To reach approximate 30 degrees increase in brightness level, we added 3 more LEDs in the backlight panel from 12 to 15. That is really good news. So for all the people who thought it's not bright enough, they've increased the LEDs from 12 to 15, which is really good news. And increased the LED current supply to the panel as well. As a result, the current supply in other parts decreases. A new issue occurs. For example, the tracking performance. So the tracking might be, might suffer from these new LEDs and from all the things which are not fine-tuned yet. It's not hard to resolve, and the team is working on it. We use Valve tracking technology. The tracking performance won't be an issue at all in the final product. So they are very confident that they are going to fine-tune everything and that the issues that people came across now on CES with the version 5, that these problems are easy to solve. So first of all, they included new LEDs to make it more bright, and these new LEDs seem to somehow interfere with the tracking. Okay, something that they seem to be able to easily change. Then there was the first prototype after tooling. So they have not done their fine-tuning yet, which means probably because of this, the reflection happened. And it seems like they are also confident that they can change it. Anyways, let's keep on reading this out here. After hardware and software fine-tuning and all the issues resolved, we plan to ship a limited number of testing units to selected backers. And guess who is one of the selected backers? Me. So I'm going to get this device first, and I'm going to let you know, of course, are these problems that the people at CES talked about, that are they really resolved? If yes, that's good. If not, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell Pimax, of course, so that they can fix these problems. And well, I think that's the great thing, that they're first sending it out to a few backers like me, for example, so I can really thoroughly test it and check it out for you guys, and also check it out for them as somebody who's not involved. Like if you were working on this like all the time, probably you'll get blind. You just think everything is awesome. But if you send it to people like me or to people like Sweetviver, you will know, okay, we're going to check this, we're going to check it out completely and make sure that everything is perfect. And if things are not perfect, we're going to let you know, we're going to let Pimax know, so that they can deliver the most awesome thing. So we plan to ship limited number of testing units to selected backers, like me for example, and may bring the units to more backers to test via road shows. The details of the issues and analysis along with shipping schedule will be updated later this month. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm still excited about Pimax 8K because I checked out V3 and V3 was simply so amazing with this huge field of view, with this clarity because of the higher resolution displays. It was simply amazing, and I can't wait to check out the final version and show you, review it for you, and tell you if you should if you should go for the Pimax 8K, or if you should go for the Vive Pro, for example, or if the Samsung Odyssey still beats them all. Stay tuned to MRTV, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell button, well, so that you don't miss anything. I'm always telling you in each video. So now please do weigh in the chat on the MRTV Discord server, in the live stream channel. Do let me know, what do you think of the Pimax 8K? Do you have any questions that you want me to answer right now? Leave anything in the chat, in the live stream chat on the MRTV Discord server. Put in @Sebastian if it's directed at me, so I know that you're talking with me and that you would like me to answer something, or that you would like me to answer any questions that you might have. So I'm going back now to the live stream here, and I'm going to check out what you guys have to say. Okay, let me check this out. Oh, so many questions now, which is good. Which is good. Perfect. Okay, let's start here. Pretty Puppy. How many minutes do you think you could use the Pimax per session? Pretty Puppy, do you mean like when I checked it out for the first time? So I checked it out like 2 times. One time in Amsterdam. That was, I don't know, probably 5 minutes. That was kind of short. Or probably 10 minutes overall. But then I got another session, like a private session, when they came to meet me here in Germany. And at that time, I checked it out for like 1 hour. So I had like a 1 hour time with the device, even a bit more. I checked out racing games. I checked out all kind of stuff. And it really blew me away, I have to tell you guys. That was also the time when I did the interview. So you can find the interview with one of the Pimax people on this channel, and it's really interesting. So I had some long face on time with the Pimax V3. Okay. What else do you got for me here? Pauper, are you worried because Pimax is both new and really aspirational? I'm not so worried about it because they have already shown that they can do mass production. They already did the Pimax 4K, right? The other headset with the 4K resolution, which was at that time, like 1 year ago, also was much better than all the other headsets. So I'm not really worried about them, and they seem to know what they're doing. So I'm still confident that they can deliver. Rold says, I think if Pimax can pull it together, they will dominate the industry until others can compete. Yeah, this could very well be, especially on the high-end market. If this is incredible, all the people who normally love HTC Vive, they will go for this, because I'm telling you, if you try out the 200 degrees field of view, it is kind of tough to go back. This is simply so incredible. It makes such a big difference to have this 200 degrees field of view. It's simply, you are in VR. You are there, and you will not get reminded so often that you are not in reality, right? So like Vive Rift and Windows MR, you still have this 110 degrees field of view, which kind of is like looking through binoculars. But if you are using the Pimax 8K, it's like wearing a ski mask. It's like, wow, it is simply so awesome. It's such a huge difference. And yeah, you have to check it out yourself to believe. It is so good. Okay, what else you got for me? Pretty Puppy asks, do you think the Pimax might have worked better on your face than others? Well, it worked great on my face. The V3, it didn't have the IPD adjustment yet. And without IPD adjustment, they simply put it to the average IPD of like 64. Now my IPD, my interpupillary distance, is 64. So I'm really the average Joe, what the IPD is concerned. So that worked really well for me. So for people who have a bigger IPD or a smaller IPD, they will have problems. But I have the average IPD, so it simply worked perfect for me. Okay, E2E says, I'm still quite confused as to why they brought a very early proof of concept style V5 instead of a functioning and polished V4. Why do you think they took such a gamble? Particularly at CES, seems crazy to bring something with so many changes, issues to a major expo like CES where there's so much media attention. E2E, I agree with you here. That is really, well, it is kind of, yeah, it's risky, right? I think it's risky, and I'm not really sure about it. Probably they really brought it there just because they wanted feedback. They wanted to find out what us, the Western people, think about their devices. Probably it's different than if you give it to try to a Chinese customer in China. So probably they just wanted to get as much feedback as they could. And well, now with these articles on Upload VR and on Road to VR, well, they got that feedback, and that feedback is like very public right now. Not sure if they really did themselves a favor with that. Just hope they can really get these problems out of the way, and well, we'll see once they send me one of their units. Yeah, Roll says fantastic, you get a test model. I'm really happy about that too. Have Pimax told you when you get a review unit? No, they have not told me that yet, when exactly it's gonna be. We'll see. Okay, I think that's it now for directly chats to me. Good, so now we can move on to the next topic. Let's see how many people are online here. It's so exciting here. 51, still so many. Great, so many, nice to see you here. Very happy to have you here. Nemdas, Peter, Shangalus. Nice to have you here. Morty McMort, Source, DokuCube, Blue Fox. Very happy to have you here in the live chat. Again, if you want to talk directly with me, it's easier if you go to the MRTV Discord. It's an awesome resource. I have to tell that again. Simply click on the link in the description below, and then yeah, you will be sent to the Discord channel, which is an awesome app for building a community. I'm there all the time. Also, when this live session ends, I will still be there to chat with you, which is the big advantage over the chat here on YouTube. Yeah, so really do go to the MRTV Discord server. The link is in the description below. It is awesome. You can get it for the web. It will look something like this. And here's the MRTV main chat with all of the people coming in right now, with all the people here on the right. So this is really good. 27 are online here now. And yeah, here on the MRTV main chat, we can chat about everything. Then if you have questions about HTC Vive, you can go here. I'm going to answer. Other HTC Vive people are going to answer. If you have questions about Pimax, you can ask here. I'm there to chat with you. If you have questions about Oculus Rift, Windows MR, everything is there. So this is an awesome resource. If you have any questions about VR or AR, you can simply go to this Discord server. You can ask a question. I'm going to answer. The other members of the community are going to answer. And it is a fantastic resource for all of your questions about VR and AR. And again, I'm there. Very cool members of the community are there. And let's make this an incredible community. So you can join there for free. It is incredible. And also, it's a very friendly community. We make sure that there are no haters. We can simply chat about our passion, which is VR and AR. And well, it is a very friendly and open community. Okay, good. All right. Still want to go back and check. 55 people are watching this live. This is incredible. Thank you so much for being here. I think 55 is my personal record for a live stream. So nice to have you all here. And I believe this is a really interesting live show. Again, if you're just joining now here, this is the first episode of the MRTV Live Show. I'm going to do this weekly now. Probably it's going to be every Saturday at around the same time. I'm going to tell you guys when in the MRTV Discord. Yeah, so the MRTV Discord is also good because I'm giving you the latest announcement about this channel, and you will always know when this channel goes live. Of course, you can also click on the bell button on YouTube, so you will also always know when I'm going live. And I'm going to talk about all the interesting VR and AR news that happened last week. So this is the first episode of this show, and I already talked about lots of things. So I've just talked about the Pimax 8K. Again, if you want the latest news, stay here on MRTV, Mixed Reality TV. I'm going to get the first model of the Pimax and I'm going to review it. And I'm going to let you know if all the problems have been solved. So if you should wait for it, or if you should better go for the Samsung Odyssey, or if you should better go for the Vive Pro. All right, let's get to the next topic, the last topic for this live show. So we're going to talk about Apex Construct. Apex Construct is an upcoming VR game, and well, it got great reviews here on Upload. Let me simply read you the news. Hands-on, Apex Construct is exciting proof that full VR-only games are nearly here. So it got a raving review here on Upload VR. And before I talk about this game, let's have a look at the trailer.
I've been looking for you for a long time. The world has changed. It's been ripped apart by an unknown force. And now her creatures roam what's left of it. She will do everything in her power to destroy you. So, will you help me defeat her?
Alright, so this was the trailer of Apex Construct. Looks very cool, doesn't it? Now, what is Apex Construct? It's an action adventure and it's a mix. 50% you have this, you have puzzle solving, and 50% you have combat. It plays in a dystopian future after the apocalypse, and well, you're the only human all around you. You just see those creatures. And well, it is a really cool game. And why can I tell you that? Well, I was one of the few YouTubers that was invited to a preview event which took place this Monday in Stockholm. So I flew over to Stockholm to check out Apex Construct for the very first time. I was able to play 1 hour of the game. I played it on Vive, but it's also going to come out for Windows Mixed Reality and for PSVR. And well, probably you have watched my videos before. I really liked the game. It's a great mix of combat and puzzle solving, and for me personally, it reminded me a bit about Half-Life 2, because just like Half-Life 2, it's like narrative driven. So you were playing that game from that first person kind of perspective, of course, right? Just like Half-Life 2, and you're walking around, and the longer you play, the more the story unfolds around you. And you don't speak a word, just like in Half-Life 2, but the story still evolves around you, and I really like this kind of games. So that's definitely something that I'm very excited about. I'm so much looking forward to play the full game. The full game is going to be released on 20th of February on PSVR first, and then 1 month later, this is going to be released on Windows MR. Finally, we also get a Windows MR release on the Windows Store, and is also going to come to Steam VR, of course, and to the Oculus Store. So you can play that game on all major headsets, and it's going to set you back $30 US, which I think is a very fair price for a full-size game made for VR. And this article here, the Upload article, it talks about it. They're very happy about it, that it's made for VR, and they hope that this is the beginning of more AAA content which is made for VR. And for this game, you can really tell that it was made specifically for VR, because it just feels so immersive. When I was playing it, I love this bow and arrow mechanism, because you have this feeling you want to do that, and it feels so satisfying when you like use the bow and shoot, and it's simply lots of fun. So I think $30 is a fair price. You get a full-fledged adventure game. I asked them how long you can play this game, and they said if you rush through it, if you simply go through it and try to finish it as soon as possible, then it's going to be around 5 hours, which I think is already great. But if you really dive into it, and if you kind of explore everything that this game has to offer, if you're a completionist, then you can play this for much longer. And I think That is really cool. Please do let me know in the chat, in the live stream, what you think of this game from everything that you've seen so far. Do you think that this is something that could excite you? And would you like to play it? Would you like to play it? And would you like to buy it? Should I ask for some free copies for you guys as you're watching this channel? Please do let me know in the chat. Say yes in the chat if you would like to get some free copies of this game. If you say yes, then I'm going to speak with the developers of this if they can give me a few free copies of Apex Constructs for you, for the MRTV subscribers. Say yes in the live stream. Roll says yes, good. Pretty Puppy says yes, okay, cool. Just two who want the game? Oh yeah, okay, Rolls wants it. Okay, I'm going to speak with the developers of this game. Probably they're even watching this live right now. If yes, dear Fast Travel Games, give us some free codes that I can give to the community. It seems they like your game. Let me read. Let me have a look what you guys think. So let me check the @Sebastian text. So here, Pretty Puppy. The game looks beautiful. I feel like the 3D effect will be so nice with all the dynamic environment. Oh yes, I played already, right? It looks so good. They wanted to make this beautiful world, which is also not too dark, so you do have lots of colors in it, right? You saw it. Roll says, so buttery smooth and clean looking. Enjoyed the videos on the event and gameplay. Yeah, great. Happy that you enjoyed it, Rolls. Okay, E2E. Sebastian, while I'm waiting impatiently for my Pimax, I'm considering getting a WMR to tide me over. That makes sense. What's your favorite Windows MR at the $300 price point? Also, will it work well with the more hardcore VR only games like Apex Construct? E2E, very clearly, it is the Lenovo Explorer. I really love the Lenovo Explorer. I'm just looking here. If I have it here right now. Yes. So here, this is my favorite $300 Windows mixed reality headset, the Lenovo Explorer. It's incredibly comfortable. And yes, you will be able to play Apex Construct because Apex Construct is also coming out for Windows MR. So you're going to have a great time playing this with this headset. It is so comfortable. It looks great. It is lightweight and it has a great picture quality. So yes, Lenovo Explorer. This is the one WMR headset that I would go for. Do we have more @Sebastian here? Let me check it out. Okay, E2E also wants the game. Yes. Pauper says yes for the others. That is so well done for you. Right. Charlie Peel, yes. Okay, you want the game for free, of course. That makes sense. And Roll says, I love my Lenovo. Yeah, it's a great headset. Good. Yeah, that are all the @Sebastian tag comments here. Let me just have a look at the YouTube chat, okay? Hi Drake Montana. Hi Kenny66. Norman Robinson is also on the YouTube chat. Great. Oh, so many people say yes here. Good. Oculus ready. Skiva. Marco Karaki says Half-Life 3 off-brand. True. Blue Fox. Okay, guys. Great to have you here in the chat. 43 people are watching this now. Good to have you here again. Please do check out the MRTV Discord server. It's easier for me to chat with you there very soon. So yeah, that's it now. I've gone through all the topics that I wanted to go through now. Please do let me know now in the live stream chat. How did you like this new show? How did you like the MRTV Live Show, which I'm going to do weekly now, every Saturday if I'm not traveling. And if I'm traveling, probably I'm still going to do it if I have internet. Yeah, so please do let me know now in the live stream. Did you like this? Say yes, or simply let me know if you liked it, yes or no. Do let me know on the MRTV Discord server. And yeah, I would really like to get some feedback. Do you like this kind of concept that I'm going through the most interesting news, that I'm letting you know my opinion, that I'm reading out your comments on the MRTV Discord server when you do the @Sebastian tag? What do you think about this show? What do you think about this format? Do you like it? Do you want to have a second show next Saturday? Do you love this show? Please do let me know on the Discord. E2E says, great show, keep up the great work. Thanks, E2E. Really happy to know that. Pretty Puppy said, I enjoyed learning the latest news. Great. E2E, great show, keep up the great work. I will. Roll17 says, great live show, fun talking with everyone in the community and watching you discuss the news, the latest news on VR and AR. E2E, Sebastian, definitely need a full Pimax live stream when you get it. Of course. I'm going to do, this channel is going to change to the Pimax channel, I'm telling you. I will bring you so much news. I'm going to do the unboxing. I'm going to do the hands-on review. I'm going to do the full review. I'm going to compare that with all of the headsets that I have, and I have all of the headsets. You will ask me not to put any more Pimax videos on this channel. Believe me, you will get your full Pimax coverage here. It's going to be crazy. Pretty Puppy, I definitely like the show, but I don't know if there's enough news for a live stream every week. You're right, but well, we'll see. If there's no news, I'm just going to let you know the 1 or 2 news items. It doesn't have to be a 1 hour and 30 minutes show every time. Could be a half-hour show where I just update you about one news item and we simply discuss about that, and then it's good. And Norman says, you're doing a really great job. Keep up the good work. Thumbs up. Thank you, Norman. All the best to you in the Bahamas. I really hope that you have your VR rig together ready soon. And once you have it, I'd be so happy to know how you like it and what are going to be your favorite experiences. Well, I'm sure we're going to chat on the MRTV Discord server. E2E says, impossible. Always room for pie. Okay. Nemdus, always please use the @Sebastian tag, or I will not going to read it. But Nemdus says, you and SweViver are the best. Thank you so much. Again, it means a lot to me that you like this channel, and also really happy that you like the SweViver channel. SweViver and me, we met in Stockholm. We had a great time. We also had a great time with all of the other great YouTubers. So lots of great VR YouTubers out there, but definitely do check out SweViver. He's going to cover the Pimax 8K as well. He'll also get it early. So SweViver and MRTV, these are the 2 channels to go for if you want the latest Pimax 8K news. Okay, I think that's really everything now. Other than I says for the win, just advance to level 4. Okay, great. I really enjoyed this very first episode of the MRTV Live Show. Again, please do stay tuned to this channel. And also, I would like to thank all of you who are subscribed to this channel. Let me check out what's there on the YouTube live stream. Okay, yeah, lots of people still here. 40 people are here. Okay, so for all of you who are watching this live now, thanks so much for watching it. Craig Mushins, Michael Clark, Shangelus, Blue Fox, Skiva, Marco Karaki. Great to have you all here. Again, next time probably you can consider joining the MRTV Discord, building this great community around this channel, and it's easier for me to check the live stream there. And the great thing is we can still keep on chatting when the live stream is over. And if you have any questions about anything of this show, go to the MRTV Discord server. The link is in the description below. I think I said it like 10 times already, but it's really important because you can easily get in touch with me there. You can chat with me there, ask your questions, just use the @Sebastian tag, and I'm going to reply to you. And all the other great members of the Discord community are going to wait there for you and answer your questions. Yeah, at the end of this stream, I would like to thank you. I would like to thank all of the subscribers because very soon we're going to hit the 5,000 subscribers mark, and that is really unbelievable. This channel is growing so fast. It's incredible. This channel hasn't been there for even 3 months. Very soon, on the 17th of January, we're going to hit the 3-month mark. So this channel is really new, and to already have nearly 5,000 subscribers, this is incredible. So I'm pretty sure that this is one of the fastest growing VR channels out there. Thank you so much. You can help to spread the word. If you find any of my videos interesting, please share them on Facebook, share them on Twitter. Tell your VR friends about this show, the Saturday show. Tell them about Mixed Reality TV. I'm here to bring you the latest interesting news about VR and AR. I'm going to review the out of all the hardware that I'm getting, I'm going to review the Daydream Standalone, I'm going to review the Oculus Go, I'm going to review the Pimax 8K as one of the very first people on this planet. So this is the place to be if you're excited about all the latest news about VR and AR. And of course, I'm also going to get the Magic Leap 1. So MRTV is the channel to be if you're excited about all the latest VR and AR hardware. And I'm also looking into software if something excites me. That's it. That's it for this live stream. Thanks so much for watching it, for watching the first show of MRTV Live. Yes, that's it. And now I'm going to enjoy my Saturday night. I'm going to stay a bit on the MRTV Discord server, and I'm going to keep on chatting there for a while with you on the live stream channel. And one last time, I'm going to say it. If you're not yet on the MRTV Discord server, go there now. It's an incredible resource. You can directly chat with me there. You can ask all your questions there. And it's a great place to get in touch with like-minded people, all right? Find the link in the description below. Simply click on it and you will see how awesome that actually is. Okay, that's everything that I got for this live stream. I really hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. Till then, bye bye.